Yo, it's your boy Dctree. This is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops, talking about San Antonio Spurs, y'all. And as you know, DJ has been traded to the Atlanta Hawks. Can't believe I'm saying that, but it is what it is. He's been traded to the Atlanta Hawks for several picks spread out, for the next 3 or 4 seasons or 3 or 4 drafts. And we won't see if it works, man. But I'm glad DJ gets to go to a winning team, so I'm happy for him.
Congratulations!
But man, bro, I'm telling you, just looking at this pick with him in the Hawk uniform drives me nuts. But man, it is what it is. Ain't nothing I can do about it, man. If you want to hear my extensive thoughts on the trade, I'll link the video in the description above. Check that out. But this video is about the Spurs draft. Now, if you know me and you know the channel, I was a big fan of Jeremy Sohan. That pick I felt like fit well with what our team was, where we were going, what we were trying to do. But that team that I envisioned Sohan on had DJ on it. Without DJ, and without the direction the Spurs are going in, and I'm guessing that direction used to be the playoffs. Now we're backing off that. Seems like we're rebuilding. If that's the case, then Sohan was not the best pick for us at number 9, in my opinion. He was not the best pick for us if we're starting from scratch. If we're starting over and we're not trying to get DJ help, we're not trying to get better defensively for the playoffs, we're not trying to get that play in, that number 8, 7 seed. If we're not shooting for that, then he wasn't the right pick. If you're starting over, you starting from scratch, and you're getting rid of your best scorer, you should have went Johnny Davis, man. Johnny Davis should have been the pick we took at 9. I'm not taking anything away from Sohan. He has a lot of potential. He may still hoop for us and ball. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like the dynamic of the team is a lot different. Now we got to find our scorer. Who's going to be our top scorer on this team? Is it going to be Keldon? Is it going to be Vassell? Is Primo going to step up? The Spurs have changed the whole dynamic of the team. Now we're back in searching mode. People were mad at Murray for scoring a lot of points and, trying to be a closer for us and all that stuff like that. Heck, we're back at square one now. We got to figure all that out again, man. And the Spurs, they had a good piece in Murray. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if they just didn't want to pay him. I don't know if they just really want these draft picks, which I'm skeptical about the draft picks, because I'm like, okay, what numbers are we drafting at? You see what I'm saying? But that's not why I made this video. Going back to Johnny Davis, I feel like Johnny Davis had the offensive skills where you can build around him, where he can get you a go-ahead bucket. He can hit you with a buzzer beater. He has the offensive gifts that a team like the Spurs need when you're starting from scratch. So the Sohan pick, I'm not saying still not excited about it. I'm not saying he's not going to be a solid player for us. But looking back on it now, I would have definitely went Johnny Davis. No doubt in my mind, okay? Because, obviously we're starting from scratch. Now, obviously in the draft, we did pick up a couple other players, a couple other guards, Malachi and Blake Wesley. So, I don't know if these guys are considered point guards. I know they're more so combo guards. So are you going to put them at the 1, or are you going to groom Primo to be the new 1? All this stuff that we had figured out, we now have to figure out again. And that's losses. You see what I'm saying? So us making the playoffs next season is probably far-fetched now, and we're basically rebuilding. You're trying to piece together a team and piece together and see who fits here and build chemistry and all these things that you pretty much already had when you had Murray. You're not just hurting Murray. It's trading Murray hurts other players. He had chemistry with Keldon. He definitely had chemistry with Jakob. So now you got to rebuild all that stuff. They were building trust with this guy. He was finding people. He was getting better at his passing, cut down his turnovers and stuff like that. Now you got a bunch of 19-year-old kids on your team. You're going to have to teach all of that again. and basically go through the motions with these guys again. They're not going to be ready for 2-3 years. You see what I'm saying? So we're back at square one, and that's what kind of irritated me about the Murray thing. Murray, first off, the deal wasn't great. You know, it wasn't like we got a better player in return. That's a good business move. We got a lot of hopes and wishes with these draft picks, but we spent all our time grooming Murray for him to finally exceed his potential, exceed it, and then we just trade him. Just trade him away. At the end of the day, man, I hope this video makes sense. You know, this trade has really changed the dynamic, and we probably would have been better off getting more of a, you know, a pure score for our pick in the draft. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Let me know in the comments if you agree with this take, how you feel about the DJ trade, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.